New shit.
New shit!
He holds humility high on his pedestal to look down on my pride. He says this is my highest virtue. His high humility loves to remind me that my lowly pride is a sin. Yes, look down on me harder, humble me. High up there, his ego loves playing chicken with gravity, so why don't you lay some eggs? For much of my life, I have walked on eggshells, around family, teachers, bosses, and especially lovers. The lovers love to separate my white pearls of wisdom from their shells, convincing me that we're equally yoked. And when I ask for some of my pearls back, they say, "What pearls? Don't be crazy." And so I walk, I tiptoe, not to disturb their shaky pedestal, not to further crack these shells on the ground. Crunch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. You're a terrible person, he yells at me, sitting in my favorite cafe. And I, like a baby deer in headlights, chose to fawn, convinced I was in the wrong, my stride too strong, my pride. I started to sense that his eggs were green with envy. And still I went full ham on my apology as he ruined my steak dinner, stormed out and went off for 2 weeks to simmer just to come back like he didn't crack a dozen hard-boiled and leave the shells in my path. Crunch. I started to wonder when you painted your red flags eggshell white. I started to wonder when my hypervigilance began to take my breath away, and then I remembered, motherfucker, I'm allergic to eggs! They study where we are fragile. Points of pressure make me over easy as I scramble for something to take this pain away. Of course you have a first aid kit and caboodle in your kitchen. What a strategic game you play. To become the epinephrine after you take my breath away. To be the soothing salve after your words cause third-degree burns. What I can say here is just the tip of the iceberg. Let us not spill our traumas into each other like ice cube trays. I will not go down with this sinking situation ship, but you can call me Captain Crunch. We ask women why they don't just leave emotionally abusive relationships the same way we ask heroin addicts why they don't just stop shooting up, more shells on the ground. And I know cold turkey goes well with eggs. As I was first trying to quit you, I had a sonogram of my legs. So severely depressed I couldn't stand to just walk away. Bedridden, love-sick, blood-stricken with cortisol, needle prick in my arm to test it all, and the only diagnosis I received was moderate to severe PTSD. And my new therapist said, out of her 30 female patients, over 20 of them have stories just like me. I wonder if there are enough bears to go around. They look so soft. You always look so soft before you tear us to shreds. Let go my ego, he says. Let you finish, but from here on out I live cage-free. I hope this has you clutching the pearls you stole from me as your humility meets the eggshells. Crunch!